Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday evening, 8 p.m., and you're listening to the home of Commodore 64 remixes, Slay Radio. Let us spice up your evening with Slaygon's incoherent ramblings.
Anywho Hazel.
And Ziona's pro dance moves to the best selection of remixes, sits, and demo scene tracks. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this thing. Slay tuned.
Doom.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
On the 2nd April of 2020. That's it. Okay, then. Well, that was a quick show. Apologies for everyone. Now he left the ventilation open again.
The fan.
The fan.
Mm-hmm.
Your fan.
Yeah, indeed, my only
Your
fan.
Your personal fan.
Yes, my own personal only fan.
Ah, now you have to then. I'm your fan too. Anyway, hello and welcome everyone. A new edition of our quarantine shows. I don't know how long this will last, but we are keeping up. Yep, and of course, everyone tries to be as active as they can in between the walls. And please don't get the feedback back from that machine. I don't want to time travel like 20 seconds before.
It's gone now.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. And where were we last week? Yeah, today it's here. Gonna be. Yeah, here we are. We arrived.
Last week, I mean.
Sweden, Gothenburg, and today it was a very interesting weather here because it started to rain and then it stopped rain and then it started the sun started to shine and then there was such a wind that I thought that it will kind of get our trash can away.
No, it's full, so it wouldn't go anywhere.
You think?
It's like filled with bricks or some shit.
Yeah, but it was a really serious wind. So yeah, the weather is interesting. Today we didn't really feel like going outside anyway. It wasn't really too inviting, so to speak.
Like Peter Clark said, he had a granddad nap, and so did we.
Yeah, we did it. We had it too. And today we will have Remix News Edition, the next one. The next one.
Morty has been working hard on that one because the previous backing track on that, it was a Creative Commons zero attribution license on that, which some dude had added to his rap song, copyrighted the rap song, which then affected the remix news thing.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
now,
Morty rewrote the whole fucking thing from scratch now.
And now let's hope that YouTube won't have any copyright notice for his own composition again.
Yeah.
Unlike his remix at some point, right?
I think he actually uploaded the making of the thing to his own YouTube channel. At least he uploaded it to Twitter, I think.
Cool.
So it's out there.
Yeah, that's a nice start at least, because as far as I heard, in YouTube's world, it very much counts if you are the first who uploads the content or the second.
Yeah, but you also need content IDs and such, and if you're a smaller channel, you need more than 1,000 subscribers. So please, people, subscribe in case we want to upload something original. And you need more than 4,000 hours of listening time of your content to be able to create these content IDs. I think those were the rules. There was a recent thing with Elman that kind of prompted us to have a look.
Yeah, so it's always worth to know about those things, especially if you are providing content or doing songs. Make sure that you are the first who uploads it. And it doesn't hurt to have more followers, because then YouTube will start to listen to you, at least.
Nah, they don't give a shit.
No, they don't.
No, they really don't.
They really don't have to either. But yeah, let's hope that this case will end well. I don't know where they are right now, but...
Well, Elman got his 1,000 subscribers. He was at 700-ish when he sent out the help message on Facebook. And it didn't take more than a few days, and then he got over, I think he's at 1,200 now, something like that.
Okay.
Elman, there we go. We have... Okay, so he has right now... about 1,100 followers now.
Yeah.
Or subscribers, as they're called on that YouTube thingy. And in other news, just as we started the show, the confirmed number of cases of corona hit 1 million.
1 million?
Yeah.
It was 500,000 a few days ago.
Yeah, I know, but that's what exponential increase does.
Oh my. Okay, well...
So in a few days it's going to be 2 million.
Yeah.
No, maybe not in a few days, but maybe.
That's
I don't
not
know.
really
something
promising.
Like that. My math is a bit off, I think. I think it doubles every 3 to 6 days or something like that. So.
Well, we will see how far this case goes, and especially all those weeks, because everyone is waiting right now for the time that they can just easily go out again, and we don't see this happening like within a few weeks. But well, maybe if you are careful, you can go out for grocery shopping or such, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for now.
Yeah, but to answer Butenfreund's question, hope you guys are in Sweden are doing well on the shout box that he asked a couple of days ago. I noticed. Doing pretty okay actually.
They are doing so
general.
well that they use completely different strategy than any other country in the world. So we will talk about this later. If you don't know about that, what's going on here, because as in comparison, it is really funny right now. So, but let's start off the show with the first song, which is the latest RKO release and made by Wobbler. And it's
wobbly, 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 wobbly.
Wobbly, wobbly, foreign girl. Still don't know who Kim is mix.
Come on, boy. Come on, girl. 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 Come on, girl.
And we still don't know who Kim is.
No, Kim Nichols.
Yep.
Yep, and still don't know who that is.
And regarding the Elman case, finally they blocked that Steelers video on YouTube. So this is pretty cool.
Yep.
Thank you, Peter, for the update, because I wasn't entirely up to date. I was kind of into work mostly until now. So, yeah. Sorry, but yeah, it kind of helps finally to make some justice. I wonder what's going on with the other remixes, though. The sweet remixes, including Mordis and others.
Jordan Gold.
Yes, Jordan Gold. The golden guy.
Yeah, well.
Golden Jord.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. I think they were still up there last time I checked, not too long ago.
Yeah. Well, anyway, maybe at some point it will be something will be done about it. I'm not really sure. My mom has a birthday today, so happy birthday for my mom from here too. She didn't really join, so she won't hear this right now.
Hence
and I'm
the
not
short
really...
happy birthday.
Yeah, exactly. We won't sing for long right now, but yeah, I made sure that at least she gets a cake delivered. If I cannot fly home right now, because I physically cannot, so now I have this limitation that if I would have any sort of emergency, I would probably have to travel through the entire Europe by train, or maybe with those very few of those flights, I could probably fly to Netherlands and then go by train from there. I don't know. So it's really crazy. But as far as I know, those flights are cancelled until May. So then, well, at least for now, it looks like they will restart them in May. But no one knows anything. And I would not place a bet right now to buy plane tickets, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
And thank you, Martin, as well, for the happiest birthday and all of that. So yeah, hopefully she had a great birthday anyway, at least. So tried to remotely order gifts and all of that. Well, at least we can do that. This is a great thing, actually. You couldn't make this like, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago, maybe. Or, well, sometimes you could, but...
Make what exactly?
To order remotely some gifts and cake.
Right.
It's a great thing that you can do that now, so...
Yeah, I think you had like a flower delivery quite a while back, but not much else.
I don't really remember when this entire thing started, that you can order anything on the internet, but yeah, been a while. At least 10 years, but rather 20, I guess.
Yeah, I can't even remember.
Yeah, and some people are asking how am I doing with my Swedish. Well, bad. I don't do very well nowadays, to be honest. It's all our meetings with the colleagues we take in English. There are several colleagues that don't speak Swedish, so that is making it more hard to exercise. But yeah, eventually we will get there, I guess.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And let me check the request list, because people probably just start to wake up. And yeah, indeed, exactly. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. We have requests.
Yay!
Indeed.
And people, if you want to request, go to slayradio.org or slay.radio and find the live menu and make request.
Yep, indeed. And now we play the first request of the evening, which was GCS's request, and it's CZ Tunes and Myth title.
Hello, GCS. GCS. I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
Welcome to Myth.
doom. Oh, wait, what? No.
What?
There was no fully doom.
No.
Oh.
Oh, too bad for you. Only. And hello, a lot of people on Facebook.
Hello, a lot of people.
Hello, a lot of people. Yeah, Board is happy that he made it on time.
Yeah, and apparently he lives on Funky Data Street, Wesselsgate.
Oh my! Wow. I
Andy
didn't
Wessels.
see that connection. Wow, that's pretty cool. You should hang out, guys, sometimes.
Well, not literally on the same street. His name, Andy Wessels, Funky Data.
Thank you for translating the joke. I understood it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah. My comments are lagging though, so apologies if I don't notice anything or something that is going on. I had to reload the page and then kind of managed to do something here, but...
What, Facebook or?
Yeah, Facebook and the video going on. I'm trying to kind of just check in sometimes onto the chat, but doesn't make it easier. I wanted to give reactions to people, but it feels like everything is lagging, so everything reacts with a delay. Yeah, I should clean up this machine. And I definitely should and free some space here.
Yeah, and
I'm
we should
afraid.
fix that E key of yours. It's kind of wobbling around.
E key?
Yeah.
Ah, the E key. Yeah, the letter E. Like,
Yes.
I have a problem with letter E still. That is very true.
Yeah.
It's not something that I cannot handle, but it's kind of funny that the key is always falling off the keyboard.
Yeah, sometimes you hear this when she's typing. Kind of goes like
Struggling,
because
like-
she's pushing the key back in its place. Get back in there.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, how did you spend your week and how was your week and all of that?
You didn't see me around here.
Obviously, I
just-
want to involve more people here. You know,
It's
we are
just,
not only talking in between each other.
Trying
but-
to work as usual. Kind of getting into the rhythm of working from home because it was first week or so was it felt more like just a longer weekend. Now it kind of when you get up in the morning and have your coffee and whatnot, at least I get into proper work mode somehow. But it took a while to get there, but it seems like I got there now. And we've used the studio as a kind of a meeting room, which is nice.
Yeah, kind of. When we both have meetings at the same time,
Yeah.
then we need separate places for that, obviously. And then he comes down, or I come down to the studio, and he remains up, or I remain in the living room. Yeah, so everything can be resolved. And you know what I did on the weekend?
Vacuum!
For 6 hours! For 6 hours! There's no way that I'm doing that like every week like some people do. There's just no way. But this one was a bigger one because now we vacuumed like under the sofa pillows and all of that. And
Well, we
trust
usually
me,
do.
no, I did.
No, we
Yes, I
usually
know.
do.
And to be honest, if you have cats, well, you know.
In the
how-
spring especially.
You know how it works, and if you do like a major cleaning in your house, not apartment, because if you have a house, it's even much more pain in the ass. And yeah, today I have written my opinion on my native language there, all about household works. This is what is written there, but in Hungarian, obviously. So
And-
just so you know, now.
with strike-throughs, and I'm wearing a sympathetic T-shirt saying no.
No household works. Yeah, exactly.
You have a request on Facebook saying hello, please say jag dricker alltid lagom mycket öl in Swedish so we can tell how good your Swedish is.
Jag dricker alltid lagom mycket öl. Oh, well, this is... Men jag inte dricker alltid öl. Well, not even mycket.
So
Not even
so-
lite.
So that is lagom mycket for you.
Lagom mycket, yeah, that
but
is a
you
very
like-
low amount.
But you like the beer bibliotek things.
Okay, that is the exception, but
Yeah, that's beer.
I know, but sometimes I'm completely not in beer mood, and I'm not really a beer person. Vodka is okay, though. If you would ask me, yeah.
You could put vodka in beer.
And last time when I had a few shots, it made my sore throat go away. So since then I like it even more.
Your what?
Sore throat. Oh, sore throat. Oh my God.
How sure are you about that?
I'm sure about that. Sore throat. Yeah, I don't know why this word is always confused in my head, but I just consequently say it with sore throat. Yeah, me. Probably we should play a song.
That's what you call the sore throat after all the vodka you get. My sore throat is gone.
Yeah, that would make sense. But now I didn't drink anything, so I don't have any excuse why I pronounced it this way. I'm sorry. Anyway, probably we should play a song now that we talked about sore throat, because Christian Busch from YouTube wants to hear swine flu. Well, requested swine flu. Don't request swine flu. It's not really great. I mean, the song is great, but anyway.
He can request it only once, just not for other people.
Yeah, well, maybe it's not good to request it for himself either. But anyway, it's Skitz's Omega Man, I suppose. So here it comes.
Red Channel. This is a Class 1 emergency. All civilian traffic is barred from streets and highways. Stay in your homes. Stay in your homes. Those found without specific military orders are subject to summary execution. Stay in your homes. Repeat, Comrade Channel. This is a Class 1 emergency. All civilian traffic is barred from streets and highways.
Have begun to crack under the strain. And civil defense authorities state the situation is much the same across the entire country. Martial law is now nationwide. this the end of technological man? Is this the conclusion of all our yesterdays? The boasts of our fabled science, the superhuman conquests of space and time, the age of the wheel. We were warned of judgment. Well, here it is. Here. Now.
Now. Here it is. Now.
I just noticed the messages, the private messages, and yeah, I will get there, Peter. Yeah, I will eventually get there. I just have to finish off a few things at work, and then I will get there. Yeah, exactly. Now, it's not really easy when everything else comes into the way and your priorities are shifted like 1,000 times. So, yeah, sometimes I'm struggling, but you do your checklist at the start of the week, and then you find yourself like after the half of the week that you helped like all upcoming issues, but the ones that you wanted to finish off, they are nowhere yet. Never mind. So
and I hate this kind of spread out thing where you sometimes get at work. You have like you fix small things. Like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, etc.
Definitely.
And at the end of the day, you feel like you've done absolutely nothing.
Definitely.
Like, what the hell?
Thank you.
I'm on my way home, but what did I do at work?
You understand me completely then. It's just the feeling that I was working constantly and then I have no idea what I did at the end of the day. I just know that, there are like 26 emails sent today because that I count. But I absolutely no idea how the day started because everything else come into the way. And spice it up with 2 meetings at least, and then you are there. Yeah. So this is why sometimes, like nowadays, I kind of expand my work rather to the evenings because I feel like I can work more calmly then and without interruptions, and at least I have a focus time. But
yeah, and that's the stupid thing with working from home. There's no difference between being at home and being at work.
Yeah, and that makes it a bit more difficult. Sometimes you feel like you can go on and do it. At least I do. Like I really want to finish this off, so I have to go. And then the other times you feel like I really want to put down work right now because I really need to recharge. So it's you have to give yourself time as well to find the proper balance because it's not working that you are working like all the time, even if you like your work. So
yeah, my week started on Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
10 o'clock on Sunday morning, then went to somewhere in the evening, I think it was.
Yeah, our kind of schedule is sometimes a bit flexible in that sense.
Fucked up, you mean?
And fucked up. Yeah, but I guess it's a learning curve as well. Just like this entire working from home thing, you have to learn how to do it. We try.
And the thing is, we both done it before, but yeah, it was a different time, I guess.
It's always different because, well, when you have like colleagues waiting for you, you also know that, I know at least, I usually go latest in front of the computer at 9 because I know that others might be there, and generically we start work between 8 and 9, and then it's not that I can sleep until noon, so I don't do that either now that I'm working from home. However, my optimal schedule would be probably waking up at 10 or 11, but that is another story.
Yeah, I have a meeting tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning.
8:30. Oh my God, that is just such a bad time for meetings. Like that is horrible. I'm so glad that we don't do this, at least at work. 8:30 is not a time for meetings.
No, definitely not.
And
it's quite unusual for Ericsson to have meetings that early. Because in general, we don't.
Is this because you are in a new group now?
No. This is the old group.
Okay. I just wanted to say, let's hope they don't make it regular for you.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They're going to start getting a lot of declines on the meeting invites. Which they will anyway, but they'll learn.
well, sometimes you have to be involved, I guess. Anyway, you cannot just escape from that. So, yeah. Anyway, there's a request here that I'm not entirely sure about. Not 100% sure, but I have a guess. Lord of Crystalic says that he wants to hear Cold Run 2 techno remix by Richard Joseph and remix by Overlord. And now I totally got confused because we have one remix which is called techno remix literally, which is made by Robert Olofsson. So Richard Joseph might be the original composer, I think.
Yeah, the Sid.
Yeah, exactly. So this is just checking it as a hint here. I think so. Yes, exactly. That is a very well be an Overlord. Might it be the previous handle of Robert Olofsson, or maybe he filled the ID free tag differently?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
Well, I've not heard that name before. But then again, I'm shit with names, so who knows? Maybe I have.
Put it this way, there's no Overlord related remix here. Neither on RKO, I think. No. So I think this is the remix that you are looking for. It took some time, I'm sorry, but yeah, there it goes. Yeah. It ended unexpectedly.
I was actually expecting it to continue there. Just, oh, wait, what?
No, it doesn't. It's 3 minutes, 19 seconds.
Yeah, now that I actually hear the ending, I recognize it as an ending.
You recognize the ending of it, you mean?
Yeah, I kind of recognize I've heard it before.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you don't know anything about this overlord Robert Olofsson kind of... No, okay.
No. Unfortunately. Boz might.
We might ask him. How is he doing right now? Because
he's got some kind of reduced work time due to the office is closed and all of that. So all good for him, I guess. More time for shows. Hey! He did a Sunday show. Was it 2 weeks ago, I think?
yeah, I think about 1.5 maybe.
Yeah, obviously 1.5 since we're on Thursday. So yeah, 1.5 week ago, 2 weeks ish. 1.5 ish. Ish.
Yeah, because yesterday he skipped. So.
Oh yeah, he was feeling a bit under the weather, I guess. But so one could hope that he does some creative with the extra time or something. Who
One
knows?
could hope. Yeah, maybe we will learn it soon, I guess.
Yeah.
If we do some quarantine drinking again. It's a big wind.
What's that?
That was the wind. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. So I told you there is like a huge wind going on outside.
Yeah, but I've never heard it rumble like that on the lower frequencies in that way.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like our terrace door is open.
Yeah,
but
almost.
It is not.
Yeah, weird.
I guess so. I guess it is not.
Yeah, we'll notice if the house is still there when we go upstairs.
Okay, that's great. Or we cannot go upstairs because the house is not there anymore. That's awesome.
That's how we discover it. Maybe that's what Booker was complaining about earlier.
Okay, so she indicated that there is a problem, but we didn't give a fuck. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Hi, Mordy. Mordy just joined us on the channel.
Hello, Mordy.
And yeah, be prepared because we will have the next Remix News edition around
in about
9.
15 minutes.
Yes, exactly. So, summing up March, and it was a nice month for remixes.
Indeed.
Say. Yeah. So
I think we got 13 of them on RKO and Amiga Remix in total.
Exactly. So that's a nice number. So it will be worth to kind of listen and sum it up. Looking forward to it. And we also have a request that was added twice. Why was it added twice?
Which one?
I am a database. It was added twice to the list.
Well, because he
I thought that you added.
No. It's two different request texts in there as well.
Right. I thought that you added twice because sometimes it happens now that we add like Facebook and YouTube requests to the request list.
I tend to kind of add via Facebook or YouTube in those.
Okay. Right. Cool. But I see that you and me also added the I hate video games with long intros that you can skip request from Facebook. So yeah, we will play some bubble later, and there might be some Outrun and Afterburner as well. We will see. So and for now, I think we should play for Mask, Mackey, and I Am a Database.
I am a database.
I am a database. I am a database.
Oh, sorry.
Yay. And yes, boss, we know that almost everyone works from home, but you would be surprised how many people are not. So it's like, I know that they might not be among our listeners, but I was really shocked when, and this leads us to the topic that I wanted to talk about before, that here in Sweden, people don't seem to be very cautious, to be honest. So when we queued up last week and we went for your package, people were standing like literally next to each other and not keeping any sort of distance. And everyone is playing in the playground together, like everything is completely normal.
Yeah, I went to the playground too.
And
it was fun.
It was it.
They had swings.
And it put this in contrast with Hungary, for instance, where I hear like literally everyone is going out in masks, and they have like restrictions right now until the 11th of April, which is not mandatory staying at home, but they are limiting people. So from 9 to 12, only retired people can go out and buy things.
So not 9 to 5 then? Working 9 to 5.
No, not 9 to 5. Yeah. No, from 9 to 12. I'm sorry, I'm going to be boring right now a bit, but 9 to 12, they kind of can go out and do their grocery shoppings. And after them, the youngsters and everyone else, of course, they can go out and do their thing. But everyone is just completely like, people are like keeping so much distance, like they are afraid that, oh my god, the other one has like a huge whatever. And this is like, I don't know how this will work out, to be honest, for Sweden, but I have a feeling that in a few weeks they will realize that the exponential growth is an exponential growth here too. Well, and the hospital beds are limited.
Yeah, the emergency beds at the hospitals in Sweden will probably be full by the weekend, from the looks of it. They are almost full now. And after that, it usually kind of goes to hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. So I was just wondering last time when I've been out, and it's been like, what, a week now? Or less than a week, actually. So it was 5 days. And it really doesn't look good, to be honest. And I don't think that anything will work differently here than anywhere else. I understand that they don't want to close down the economy and all of that, but still, there might be some cautions.
Yeah. In general, Swedes are a bit more distanced, they don't like to interact too much, but there's literally nowhere to go on buses and trams and the subway and stuff like that. You kind of have to be on there if you want to get to somewhere.
Yeah, that's understandable. No, I'm just worried, like, and I'm worried not about those people who get this thing and they get the mild version, but I rather worry about those people who will get strokes and such things, that need immediate attendance, because I don't think that this will be really good for them. So any medical attention, anyone needs medical attention right now will have a hard time. Or might have a hard time. And that's all about it. So this is what I wanted to add. And I think that this strategy is, I would be very careful with that, but we will see where it leads. Maybe it will lead to the flock immunity kind of thing, herd immunity,
Eventually it will.
Yeah, eventually it will. The question is when.
The question is how fast.
Yeah, exactly. But Sweden was always unique, so let's see where this unique strategy leads us.
Yeah, we have a lot of forests we can hide in.
Yeah, and I'm not complaining. Our things are working well so far, but of course, I know that cleaning women and or just simply cleaners and those people who really, really need to be there, they just don't have a choice. So that's about it, I guess. And we have to live with that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We will see. And yeah, Martin indicates he turned down the volume again. Yeah, okay. We will shut up. I promise. That's all about it. I just thought that it's kind of interesting to compare Sweden with everything else, from what I heard.
In this regard, quite unique.
Very unique. Not only in this regard, but it's okay.
Well, especially in this regard.
Especially in this regard, yeah. Not to disregard. So, yeah.
Aha, aha, aha.
Ha ha.
You made a
Right.
word joke. You have a request lined up.
I had a request lined up, but I'm just thinking maybe I should shift the order. Never mind. No, I won't shift the order. Here we have... There we go. So, Neon Machine wants to hear an original Sid, which is Thomas Dietert and Genlock.
Yeah, Genalock, I think. There's an extra E in there, isn't there? Like
No, there's
Genalock?
no.
just
Genlock.
Genlock.
It was always Genlock,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
still Genlock. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just having a hard time to jump to the proper subtune as usual, but we will try. There we go.
These are the RKO and Amiga remix releases for the month of March 2020.
This month we have 6 new remixes on RKO and 7 new remixes on Amiga Remix, for a total of 13. Let's get this party started. Wings of Death, Stage 5, Cold Lands of Doom and Despair, Mad Max style, by Cube, composed by Johan Hippel. This is Cube's tune number 14 on Remix 64. It's a tune with lots of different elements, but it might be a bit too monotonous. Lotus Turbo Challenge 2, end tune by Simon Illich, composed by Barry Leach. Another feel-good remix, smooth and nice use of synth instruments. Cybernoid 2 by Omoroka, composed by Jeruentel. I think the synth idea of this remix is nice, but I wish there was more variation in the tune. Desert Dream, Jonathan Big Room House Remix by Jonathan Gester, composed by Anders E. Hansen. His first release on Remix 64. There are some great elements in this tune and a good use of the bass line. It gives me the feeling of a popular chart-topping hit, similar in style to artists like Dinoro. Ghosts and Goblins Oxy Remix by Bar, composed by Mark Coxey. This 6-minute long relaxing tune is a pastiche of Oxygen 4. It has 1 minute long intro and then the magic happens. Spy vs. Spy by Control C, composed by Nick Scarim. This is the first remix by this newcomer on RKO. I think it's a nice bleepy bloppy tune that makes me happy. Shadow of the Beast, Inside the Tree, Metal Tribute by Dusty, composed by David Whittaker. Apparently Dusty was wondering how Shadow of Beast would sound with some guitars, a 5-string bass and some kicking drums. If you're wondering as well, check this tune out on Amiga Remix. Scratching Swant Jazz by Eivind Sommersten, composed by Edwin von Santen. This is Eivind's second remix on RKO. I'm not sure about my feelings on this one. It feels like a tune is a result of two different ideas. Cyanide Compo, edited by Dr. Petrixus, composed by Adam Waslavsky. His remix number 17 on RKO. It's a bit psychedelic for my taste, but it still has a punchy sound and solid production value. Whisper Dreams, Whipped with Serp's Scepter by eBooks, composed by Yas. This remix gives me that old school nostalgia retro feel. This is eBooks' third remix, but man, keep them coming. X98 by Elman, composed by Ryan Ovahan. This is a easy listening, chill tune that will make you come back for more. Project X, titled by Acnotronic, composed by Alistair Brimble. Acnotronic has been a member of Remix 64 for 10 years, and this is his 14th remix. Ryrines writes in the shoutbox that he is digging it. Do you? The last tune this evening is my favorite for the month of March. It is composed by Firefox and Tip and remixed by Alpa. This gem got a second place in the cover compo at GERP in February of this year. This remix gives me chills, braingasm and goosebumps. Take it away, Alpa. would like to encourage people to visit remix.cred.org and amigaremix.com to listen and vote. Keep the remix scene alive. Till next time, take care.
That was Remix News with Leah. Back to Slaygon and Ziona.
Josh.
So this was a request of I hate video games with long intros that you can skip on Facebook. Peter Clark and Bobo.
Your name is almost like a video game with an intro that you cannot skip.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Leo and Morty, for the remix news. It was amazing, as usual. So
yes, and tomorrow, as it happens, someone has a birthday. His 30th. Morty.
Oh, 30th?
Uh-huh. He's
What?
a youngster. He's a youngster.
What? No. Yeah, I know that we talked about this already, but I'm just upset now. How you can be turning 30 just now? No way. No. Yeah, he looks young, I know, but...
That's probably because he is.
My God.
So, collective, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Morty boy.
Morty boy.
Happy birthday to you. And many more.
And that happy birthday went also for my mom, who is not listening anyway, so never mind.
And I think her name is not Morty Boy.
Not Morty Boy, indeed. But from now on, I will remember Morty's birthday because it's one day later than my mom's. So that will be easy, right? Easy enough. Indeed. So that was so nice. I really love this. And I really think that we should keep this up. It's so nice to have it.
Birthdays?
Monthly. Well, monthly. Birthdays monthly. That we could do as well. If we get too bored, we do a birthday party every month, maybe.
And Board says, life is practically over now, Morty. Hope you enjoyed your pre-30s.
You are so much just bored. Come on. And you still have to organize a bit live this year. How will you do that? I really hope that you will, though.
Well, he's over 30, so life is over as you know it.
Right, okay. Well... I'm sorry. No, I really hope it will happen. I just hope that the events in autumn are not affected.
I'm sorry I couldn't hear you over the crying.
No. Yeah, I know that we shouldn't talk about this, but still. It has an impact on everyone's lives. Yeah, let's forget about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Zelda.
Oh, now Zelda?
Yeah, Zelda came in now.
Puko was
Puko.
here like 2 minutes ago. Hey, Zelda.
She went upstairs and they do shifts, I guess.
Okay, so each one of them is coming down just to check if we are still doing okay. Just like when when the tickling has happened by Boz and Puko wanted to save me. That was so sweet. We have hero cats here. Our cats, especially Puko. Puko wants to save us. So anytime. Last time you lifted me up in the kitchen and I was shouting and Puko came and she was even hissing at you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Our cats love us and they want to make sure that no one is hurt of the flock.
Yeah, little protective cat.
Yeah, exactly.
And Michael Wilhagen says, it's the end of the life as you know it.
Yeah, as we know it, but there will be a different life now.
No, for Morty.
Yeah, right. Still Morty. But I hope you will have a great birthday, even if... And the funny thing is that a friend of mine also turns 30 at the start of May. So, yeah, she was also wondering how this birthday will happen, because once in her life, she's an introvert as well, once in her life she wanted to kind of gather a few people together for her 30th birthday. That won't happen this year, I'm afraid, but yeah, it's...
Well, here's the trick with birthdays. You just sit around and wait. They will happen.
Yes, they will happen. Either you are alone or with many people. This year, probably you won't spend your time with many people.
Well, you can have a virtual
Virtual, yeah, I guess you can, yeah. Bart, just want to know who survives before we start inviting them.
Well, I guess if you invite someone who didn't survive, they won't RSVP. So, problem solved.
Okay, so Bart still needs to gather some information for a few months. After that, he can plan how many people of the scene survive this. So I guess then you can adjust the place for the party. All right, okay then.
Yeah, it's gonna be in his living room.
Living room with live. Wow, we need good acoustics at least. We have to make sure it's a big living room then.
Yeah, just put them in the living room and the audience goes in his kitchen. It's fine.
Yeah, right.
And then
Ryan
he just
wanted to do...
opens both the doors to his living room and it's fine.
Okay, right, that could work. Yeah, Ryan wanted to do living room concerts anyway, so yeah now there's the time for that, right?
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we should play a song. I feel like this is the time to play a song. Bitin wants to hear DHS and Frogger 2 Jumping Quad remix.
Yay! The over-compressed one.
Ah, right. Oh, those froggies. Nice. Nice. I don't think I heard this like in the near past, at least.
That's the song we used to do tests with, to see where the levels are, because it's so hard compressed. We knew exactly when, kind of, if you played a loud part there, you know that if you do not peak when that is playing, you're fine.
Yeah, okay, that's
so
totally
it used to be
fine.
When we did the tests before every show, when we had a new setup, and just asked Boz every time, could you play that Frogger thing? Let's check some levels here.
Good one. I like that. Well, and it seems like others like it too. And how about the speakers of the I Hate Video Games with long intros that you can skip, guy?
He
you can't skip, remember? Sorry. Yes. I'm listening. Others listening too.
He sent a message to Slay Radio with a picture of his setup there.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, because was that a private message?
To the Slay Radio thingy, yes.
Yeah, right. Okay, you have seen it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, getting there. I'm sorry, I have to breathe now a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
that was a long exhale.
Right.
Exhalinate.
Oh yeah, I love the Dalek relaxation video that you sent. I don't know who posted it first. Jesus Christ.
I can't remember. I think it was Alpa that posted it to me a while back.
Yeah, on YouTube, if you look for Dalek relaxation or something like that, you will find a meditation, which is kind of directed by a Dalek trying to put you to sleep. It's kind of fun.
It's brilliant.
Yep. And thinking of this, it's been a while since I stopped watching Doctor Who, but at some point I would love to get back to it, but you don't like it, so I don't know when I should get back to it, because you are always watching something.
Yeah, and we still have 12 seasons of The Big Bang Theory to go through.
Oh, right now we have it, yes, because we started to rewatch it.
We saw the first episode, season 1, episode 1. Was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, haven't got really far on that one, and still have a few seasons left of House to rewatch.
Well, you started to rewatch it,
yes.
But yeah, it's kind of fun as well. But anyway, I think you didn't really get the feeling of Doctor Who, really, because there are like really good parts of it. And
yeah, I'm guessing there are, but I kind of like other things.
Other things.
Yeah, I haven't seen TNG in a while, so might go back to that as well. Star Trek, The Next Generation with Captain Picard.
Yeah, but sometimes every now and then you might want to see things that you haven't seen yet, right? So
I have seen enough Doctor Who to know I don't like it.
How much is enough?
I don't know, 10 episodes.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You needed 10 episodes to decide if you like a series or not.
Because people kept saying that, yeah, but you get into it. So that, okay, I'll give it one more go. No, didn't like that one either. Yeah, okay, give me a good episode then. This and that. Okay, I'll try that then. Still not.
Hopeless.
I don't know why. It's just not for me.
It's just not for you. Okay, then.
I do like the Dalek relaxation tape, though.
So cute, indeed. Okay, shall we carry on with a request now? Which is... yeah, how about playing an Afterburner remix? It's been a while since we played an Afterburner remix.
Yes, it's been quite a while, in fact.
Note to self, there is not enough Afterburner remix, and I haven't finished my party version that I made like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago must have been.
It's been 3.
Yeah, I think
my
so.
God, it's been 3 years and still it's not uploaded to Waki. Oh my God. Now I'm kind of not looking into the camera. Sorry guys. So here comes Rune Bertils featuring Uncle and the Bacon, which is always good. So
Indeed.
Uncle and the Beacon, Afterburner.
Or Bacon. Not
Beacon. No, I almost got it right.
Yeah,
but
the Empire State Building apparently was lit up like a beacon. Or kind of one of those, what do you call them? On top of the light that goes around and round on top of like police cars and ambulances and whatnot. Saftblandare in Swedish.
Sirene.
Siren, I guess.
Yeah, right.
I guess that is the audio that comes out. But anyway, that actually was lit up like a one of them thingies.
Now?
Yeah, I think yesterday or last night at least.
And what does it mean?
It looks like a citywide emergency.
Right, okay, so
because
I'm sorry, I just
kind of in lockdown. Have you heard this new thing that goes around called Corona?
No, I don't think I heard enough of this, like really not.
Rafi says I like Torchwood a lot more in comparison to Doctor The Who.
I can't compare because
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Torchwood was nice. I think wasn't that fuck is his face again? I have to look this up. Torchwood.
He is really bad with faces and names.
And names in particular. I know who I mean, but
I know who I mean.
No, it wasn't him anyway, so never mind. But it was fun. Unfortunately, they only made 4 seasons of it, so yeah.
Yeah, it rings a bell, but I never got to it, so I'm not really sure about the basic story either.
It's kind of like Firefly, but not. It's like a steampunk.
You're so helpful.
It's like I'm continuing the explanation here. It's like a steampunk detective bureau or FBI branch of FBI or CIA or whatever. Steampunk version of that.
Okay, yeah, that
like
sounds
a secret
like fun.
Branch of it.
Nice.
Do their own thing.
Thing. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't continue Firefly.
If you say beer can, that's how Jamaicans say bacon. Well, beer can. Beer can.
Beer can. Isn't this the reggae way of saying it?
Yeah, Jamaican. Jamaican. Beer can.
Beer can. Right. Yeah, I have a lot on my list to kind of make it up too. As for series and movies still, but I know that if I let you know, you will make it happen, so I have no doubts about it.
Well, we did get The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
I actually haven't rewatched any of that since it aired, so I have followed it from start to end, basically. May have missed an episode or two somewhere along the line, but for the most part, I've seen all of them.
Impossible that you have missed an episode.
Have not gone back and rewatched. So it was fun to see the first episode.
It's going to be fun because I saw the first season in Hungarian. So now I'm kind of I'm getting to it in English. And of course the last seasons with you when they came out, but in between, not really. So it's going to be fun for me because I have missed like a bunch.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Well, things to watch, things to do, like a lot of things to do, a lot of things to watch.
Yeah, and
I'm not
we
afraid
should
that I'm gonna get bored.
We should get to that remix thing at some point as well.
No, right, really, yeah, right, yeah, about those things. I don't know if Thomas Dietert is still with us, but he was here earlier. I saw that, and it appears that Thomas Dietert inspires us a lot. So.
Yep. And there will be 2 of them co-ops coming out. Yours and mine, and then the other one.
Yours and mine?
Yes, yours and mine.
And the other one?
Yes, and the new one that we're working on now. The first one you and I did. Klystron.
Oh my god, that's another one.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, Thomas, I don't know if you are listening, but this is like, I'm summing up right now. It's about like 4 remixes in a bunch. So, yeah, it might very well be that the guy has an impact on us, I guess, all of us, a little bit, just a little bit, you know. Not to mention that I see something in the request list right now. Oh my God. Right. Yeah, you know what? We can play that because now we talked about it, so at least we will be consistent.
Yeah, we might as well.
Might as well. And I'm afraid to say that, but there's a new version coming out soon of this one, if I will finish. So
you can finish that later.
I know, I will finish it later, obviously later than the co-op. But yeah, the co-op comes first, obviously. But that's also Thomas Ditterthun, or at least it was originally. And
now Thomas Dettert has gone back to making new SIDs. I saw a post of him earlier.
Haha.
So we have more to go back to and remix.
So yeah,
Stop it, Thomas! We don't have time.
Yeah, don't use this because we have to remix them. No, no, don't use it. It's great. It's like we have impact on each other. It seems like. So I'm really glad that he got back to it. And now it seems like Peter Clark.
Peter Cloak.
Peter Clark said, "Okay, give me some boom synths, Ziona, Dynamite remix, just so I know you haven't forgotten how to remix, lol." Yeah, okay, this is the previous version. The truth is that it's 12 years old, and, well, I can do a little better synths, I think, but here it comes, I guess.
Doom. No.
Not the Fiddly Doom one. Sorry. There's no Fiddly Doom in the end.
I noticed. Why?
I don't know, but it was released in 2008 and I uploaded it 4 years later because I supposed to improve it after the party version, but it never happened. And then 4 years later, I said,
so
okay.
Next year you can upload Afterburner that you did for the party.
Exactly. I was thinking, of that. If I'm not doing anything with that song, like after it was participating like 4 years ago at Rock Party's remix competition, then probably I should just upload it as it is.
Probably.
But it's weak, so it could use some improvements.
It's not weak. It's 3 years.
Well, okay.
That's many weeks.
Oh, that's not a week. Yeah, that's very true. So sorry. Yeah, sometimes you just need some time and you realize that you will never finish something. So even an unfinished thing uploaded is, well, if it's good enough, sometimes it is better than just not upload it ever, I guess. But then again, I know how this feels when you upload a half-ready thing, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after that I usually just forget them.
Yeah, I know. This is how you uploaded, like, way later your... Not the Drunk Cat, the other one. The Lou one. The one with the Lou.
The one with the Lou?
Yeah, the... Not the deep shit, the other one. Hang on a minute. I have to look for the remix name. Club Stylo. Yes.
Ah, right.
Yes, that one.
The Lou?
Yes, because it's about... it's a Polish phrase and it's like... That was in the Still information. I have to check that out. I'm sorry.
Maybe. Yeah, and turns out the Drunk Cat wasn't actually a C64 remix anyway. It was Amiga.
Yeah, exactly. But have you uploaded it to Amiga Remix?
I have not.
Why not?
I don't know. Got rejected on RKO. I thought, okay. And then I forgot.
No, you shouldn't. You should upload it at least. That's not fair. Oh, come on. That is not how it works. And where is this still info?
I'll upload it when you upload Afterburner.
Now we are getting there. You take that way, right? And then we have Wild Hagen says, so I thought I was the only lazy one when it comes to releasing remixes. No. There are at least 3 in the queue by me, and they never got there.
Not in the RKO queue, mind you.
No, not in the RKO queue. I know, I'm so ashamed. No, sometimes it just goes like, it's so weird. Sometimes it goes so fast and you finish a song like in a week, and some other things are waiting like for months because you are falling out of this period, this inspirational kind of wave, and you focus on other things and then you lose it and then you have to get back to it. And yeah, it's, you know, it's complicated. You all know who tried to do remixes. I'm pretty sure
sorry,
about that.
I got distracted and lost focus. What were you saying? Were you speaking there?
No, I wasn't. If you are not listening, at least some 80 other people do on air.
or they lost focus too. Who knows? No, but it's so weird. Sometimes things just go very quickly. Like I don't know, time pressure seems to have something to do with that for me.
Yeah, with me too. I know.
Light Force I uploaded, I made that in 6 hours in total or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know. I remember you finished it like within days, and it turned out really good, and you took the second place, and it was well deserved. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Peter says it's like a water tap that you don't control. That's very true. Sometimes you just drown in it and go, fuck off!
Yeah, the weirdest thing with these things is that to start is the most difficult, because once you started, there is this roar that takes you away, and then until you start, it's like, I have to get myself to it. I have to do this and I have to do that. And then I have like 1,000 other things in my mind. And I'm sorry, I will start it tomorrow and all of that. But once you started, leave me alone. I'm not doing anything else. Now I'm focusing. Leave me alone. And this is how it always happens with me. So it's like only black and white. There's nothing in between. It's just so weird.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
okay.
much.
I'm glad you agree.
Very much.
So
do you have something lined up for us?
I do. Oggy asked for Enigma Force, please, and didn't define if it's an original or a remix or, an original or a remix. There are no more other options, I think. And Elman and Sunflower did an Enigma Force version. Here it comes.
Payment failed. Escape shuttle entry. Shuttle launched. Zone has escaped. Crash landing imminent. Crash landing imminent. Crash landing. Welcome to Enigma Force.
And I believe this was the 2009 remastered version of the song.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because the original version was released in 2001. Or at least that was the comment in the field. But on RKO, I couldn't find two versions. So maybe the old one got updated.
Or removed.
Or removed, yeah. But then no, it couldn't be because the old one was indicated with 2001 as a date. So I don't think it would make sense. But anyway, Top 64. If you could define what you mean by Vacek and Ziona tripsters, because I really couldn't find it anywhere. And I'm guessing that it's definitely not from RKO. And Vacek might have done some sort of mashup, but I'm not really sure where to find it because he might not upload it that easily. But I'm really glad to play anything from him. It's just...
Maybe it was really hardly uploaded. Haha. Haha.
I like, however, Michael's idea. Exactly, if there's a deadline, things go easier. You really should consider introducing something like a lazy ass remixer competition from time to time for us sleeping glories.
Yeah, and I suggested a version of that with finish your what you started compo, and Peter Clark filled in, yes, but you have to upload the partial work first. So you upload the unfinished version, and then the compo is finishing that unfinished song.
I like that idea. Yeah, this makes sense.
I think many of us have like a shit bunch of started tunes, like, oh, that might work, or this might work, or whatever. I know I have a bunch on my drive right there. So, yeah.
Totally, let's
pick
do
one
this.
of them and just finish it off, basically.
Yeah, let's do this. When we start.
Well, let's try to figure out the rules and time frames and whatnot first.
Cool, I love this idea so much. Thank you, Michael. It's really great. So, yeah, shortly we will announce this. And I promise I will participate, because otherwise they will never get finished. I need a pressure. The right amount of pressure.
The right amount of pressure on it.
Daimo also says, you can do it, Slaygon. For you, it wouldn't take an effort. You just have to press a button and put it in the queue. And Drunket was really great. I really liked it.
Well, that's more or less finished. But I would want to actually get the right notes in there.
Oh, come on. Those are okay notes there. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a remix after all, but still. Yeah.
You said you will never get back to it, so just upload.
Most likely not.
So then upload it. That's it.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I like that after, like, you have to wait like years for this phase when you say, fuck it, and then upload. Martin, if I would tell you where I need the right amount of pressure, I need the right amount of pressure mentally.
Yeah, if you want to know what we're talking about with the right amount of pressure on it, if you go to YouTube and search for Ylvis and right amount of pressure.
Was it Ylvis?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I forgot. I totally forgot it was Ylvis, but Ylvis is great, as usual.
Yeah, no, it's just called Pressure, I think. Yeah, Ylvis and Pressure. It's funny like fuck. All their videos are funny, and songs, in fact. They're great. But you can do that after the show in 53 minutes time. Then you can do that.
Yeah, definitely not now. But what was that other band that I discovered just recently? And it was
The Antwoord.
Yes.
You didn't discover them. I showed them to you.
Well, yeah, okay. I didn't actively discover them. I discovered them because you have shown it to me, and I was like.
That's not the definition of the word.
Yes,
you didn't discover them.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, it was like the weirdest thing ever. Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure most of you know it, because this is so weird that it's impossible not to know it once you see it. But I was wondering how I survived. Like, I didn't know them until like now-ish. How WTF?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Martin was asking something.
Reading?
Yeah, I'm not sure about him either, if he knows. Antwoord. Right?
The Antwoord.
The Antwoord. Anyway.
And then word in one word, but with two O's on the word.
And they are weird.
The bird. The bird is the word. No, the ant. The ant is the word. Die! You ant.
Yeah, I don't know if I can comment it anyway. But yeah, it's if we don't have right now the Giant Tripsters reference, which I don't know what it refers to, then I think we will carry on with an Outrun remix. How about that?
Yeah, that's great.
That's
people
great.
Put some requests in.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kudugs.
How about Peter
That sounds great.
I know it sounds
Peter
great.
W
It always sounds great. Yeah, We always have the same conclusion about those things.
Especially when it's Peter W, because there is only one conclusion you can get to.
Yeah, indeed. All those Peters. So let's play this. I hope Martin was dancing around his living room kitchen as usual, driving in a living room kitchen metaphorically. Yeah, definitely. For Outrun, you have to do that.
As always.
As always.
As always.
Peter said, like dozens of remixers sitting down and going, I've really got to write a piece of unfinished work for this competition. Oh shit, I've gone too far. It doesn't sound unfinished anymore. How we make sure that it's not like started yesterday. I think it's like, that's a tricky one because the file date.
Nah, we would just need to trust people to be honest. It's that simple.
No tricks.
There's no way to enforce that anyway, so...
Yeah, true. No, it's just a fun thing when you kind of participate in such a competition with like 10-year-old something, and then you try to improve it, like with all the new knowledge that you've gathered around the years.
Yeah. That's the fun part, going back to shit you did earlier. You go, eh? Why did I do that? Stupid.
Still don't understand why you stopped singing, though.
Didn't find it interesting anymore. Might go back to it at some point.
Might.
I actually, a couple of years ago, I really wanted to do a remix in the style of Prodigy. So kind of hard-hitting and stupid lyrics on top of it.
And then you will shout, I'm a fire starter over the remix. Okay, then.
Kind of. Or...
That's not singing, though.
Oh, it is.
No.
There's singing parts in there as well. And
in the fire starter?
Well,
I'm a fire starter.
Not in Firestarter, probably, but other songs. But yeah, that's still using the vocal cords and whatnot, and you can't really go wrong with that. Well, obviously you can, but
there's a lot of ways to go wrong with that.
There certainly are.
Okay, well, we will see. Told you I want to do a duet at some point.
At some point.
Right. Again, you have the...
No, it's the laptop.
Oh, your laptop is as loud as our fan. Wow, that is something. Oh, I'm afraid I have almost the same model, but it's... Why is it not that loud?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I put it on books. But no, it's not really that warm. So I don't know what's going on there. I'll just poke the...
What are you running on that? It sounds
nothing.
like you are...
Nothing really.
Or it is computing.
I only have a browser open. So.
And it kind of ventilates like this. That is really weird. I don't know if you people can hear anything, but it sounds like
I got the browser.
Like we have the fan on. Anyway.
Pulsating rhythmical remedy.
Now all the Prodigy references will come, I'm afraid.
I love them. They are great.
Yeah, they were great. I preferred the kind of early pieces, though, the most. Like No Good and shit.
One of their best albums, Fat of the Land. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
And we have to do random tracks again. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Now I'm letting you know that we have a random track request, so you can prepare your random functions that you have. Because
I'll do that during the next song then.
Okay. Yeah, during the next song. Then the next song will be now something that I just lined up because why not? Because I really couldn't find this Gyna Tripsters from WhatsApp requested by Top64, but instead I found Element featuring Marcel Donnet and Gyna Whalers.
That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. when this track was made? I'm just wondering right now. Because it reminded me of Elman's Sid that he did. But this was a remix, obviously. Yeah, this was made in 2013. So, he started to kind of getting involved with this reggae style then. And then later on, he brought it in with Sid. 3 years later, to be exact, because it was 2016 X.
Yeah, that was a beautiful compo, the music compo, the reggae thing going on in there.
Yeah, totally won the music competition. I remember that. And it was a great piece, and no one saw it coming. The same thing, yeah. So, yeah. Slaygon, does your laptop also have a dry, persistent cough as well as breathing difficulties?
Yes. It's a MacBook Air and it doesn't have ventilation holes, so it's not on a ventilator.
I'm just wondering, really, I was carrying on my MacBook Air for a while with a cover on, and I think that didn't help with the cooling part either. Now I only have a sticker on it, just to make it look like more distinctive and, maybe prettier. And Martin... Martin says, I'm used to longer dancing from Bit Live Bergen. Of course you are. I'm so hoping it will happen this year, but if it won't, then we will make a bigger party later on. I'm pretty sure about that.
It'll happen eventually.
And thank you for sending me the random request.
Yeah, that wasn't random. Took some searching.
Well, okay, it was random for I0, so after the next song, we will play it for him.
Okay.
And for now, there's Konrad Kieszkowski, and he requested by YouTube and wants to hear the AOD, I believe. Okay, you pre-played the song. AOD of the Subversive Elements.
In my head, yes.
Yep. And Aztec Challenge. Run, Cornholio, run version. Martin, it's not like I'm planning to kind of, now I'm playing a 5-minute song or a 6-minute song. It's completely random. So I cannot play ahead that much. I mean, I can technically, but this is not how I do it. Or at least this is not how we do it.
This is not how we do it. Oh, it's not how we do it.
Yeah, what's up with Lagerfeld?
Yes.
Yes. Just because of that.
Yeah.
Accidentally. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He's kind of hunkered up in his mansion.
His mansion?
Well, his big house on the countryside.
Yeah, and he
doesn't really need to go out to get any food or anything because he raises his animals there and does everything from raising them to slaughtering them and cooking them himself.
Well, that's a way of living.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
And then in his spare time, he is mastering tracks.
Yeah, spare time. The rest of the day he goes around slaughtering animals.
No, but you know how much time it takes to take care of animals and the garden and everything? It's a constant work.
Yes.
So that's extremely, wow. It makes me wonder. It's really cool. Yeah. It's just, it eats up all your time, basically.
And all your land.
And all your land. Yeah, both the plants and the animals. It's not even worth to have them. They will eat up all your land. Yeah, but I have a few friends who actually live this way and they like it, absolutely. And I can imagine that it works very well for them.
Yeah, and you get the freshest foods. They have a garden and have all the vegetables and whatnot. So, yeah, you do get the freshest of the fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also a benefit amongst many other benefits, obviously. I don't know. I just feel too lazy to do that. It's literally, I cannot imagine my life like waking up, taking care of the animals, coming back, taking care of the garden, cooking, and then, you know, like, I don't know how those people do this that have always all the time in the world for doing anything and everything, and they even start to get bored, but I never was like that. I never could like be so diligent and accomplish these things like right on time. Like I start to do the like cooking at 12 everything. And yeah, exactly. Like you wake up early at 8 or even before because you have to feed the animals, then you get back, then you start to prepare the kind of basic things for the lunch that's supposed to be ready at 12 sharp, right? So you start to cook latest at 10 to make it happen.
Yeah, and hopefully by that time the chicken has stopped screaming.
Yeah, exactly. You have to slaughter then as well, and then it's
yeah, maybe you have a freezer.
Yeah, maybe if you don't want to cook it right away. No, all my respect to those people because I really have no idea how they accomplish this. It's just science fiction for me. Basically, this is my science fiction. Spaceships are okay, but this type of thing is completely.
They seem more believable and reachable.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Yeah, just give me a replicator and I'm happy.
Right. And how about playing Tab 64's random request? No, was it?
No, it wasn't.
No, I0. Sorry, I0 wanted to hear that random request. So, I don't know what to request. So, random track 1710, I suppose from RKO. And the closest that we found is 1711, which is AMP and a Grand Prix circuit.
And funny thing is, it was on page number 64 on RKO.
Oh, he knows how to request.
Kerrang!
A little bit far from it, but okay.
It did
That
have a
can
bit of
work.
it did have a bit of a kerrang before the fade out phase there.
Well, if it did, then it was a really, really not distinctive krang.
No, but it was there. Play back the last bit there, just before it goes to the fade out thing.
Hang on.
Earlier.
Earlier, later,
There.
earlier.
No, there.
Hang on. Now.
Kerrang!
That's not a krang. That's not even remotely a krang.
No, not krang. Kerrang!
Kerrang.
Kerrang!
No, it's not a
no, it
kerrang
was just
either.
a-
Rang. Well, but it was a very nice flashback for me because I remember listening to this remix around like 2005-ish. Ah, so nice. We will continue this throwback series now, I decided. And Michael said that, yeah, this gardening and animals thing wouldn't work for him because he cannot plant sushi. I'm totally with you on that one. Yeah, all arguments.
Which is a good thing, mind you. So you don't need to worry about it. So that's excellent. Means no more sushi. That's excellent.
For you, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for people who love sushi and want to go out sometime. Well, not nowadays, but maybe later. Because obviously he wouldn't come with me because he hates fish. So anyway.
No, I don't hate fish. I just don't like to eat them.
So you love them. Therefore, you don't want to eat them because you love them too much. Is this why you don't?
No, I'm kind of neutral as to the fish itself. I kind of like fish, but not to eat them. I even had a fish tank. Unfortunately, my fish, one of them was really mean. First, the goldfish ate the smaller fish, and then this mean fish ate the fins of the goldfish, and then this mean fish one day just had disappeared. I couldn't find him anywhere. And had magically transported out from the aquarium, and when I moved I found him stuck and dried into the wallpaper, so he had escaped to a different plane of existence.
Oh, that is so sad. But didn't they instruct you what fish is not getting along with each other and not eating each other?
No, and I didn't ask.
Maybe you should have.
Nah, the goldfish got their bellies full and they were really nice and round and fat. But then not so nice and round. Well, they were still nice and round, but they had zero fins, so it was like golden balls wiggling around in the water. Just horrible.
How long did you have the aquarium?
A few years.
Few years?
Yeah.
They survived for a few years?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Because I didn't have that mean little fish at first. And I don't know what triggered the goldfish to eat the small fish, but
Maybe
I think it was because they got
fish.
stressed because they got this mean fish eating their fins off or some shit.
What was the type of the mean fish?
I don't know what it's called in English. Let me see.
We name it as the mean little fish from now on.
It's called fighting fish. The male ones are very colorful and nice.
Siamese fighting fish. I had one. I had one. They don't get along with each other either. I know. I just had one.
Yeah, I had one of the males. They are nice and colorful and all that. And then the smaller ones are some tetra type things, like the neon blue kind of going into orange or red or something. Very small ones, like a centimeter and a half or something. So yeah, the goldfish had some food.
Wow. Well, I only had one fish in my life, the Siamese fighting fish.
Except for all the sushi you ate.
And no, I didn't make a sushi out of it. And I believe it was he was called Sylvester because, well, the story of this fish was strange because that time I wasn't really spending too much time at home, so I would love to have a pet, of course, but I knew that they would suffer because I'm like all day around somewhere and working, and then after works and everything. And a friend of mine, just because he thought it's a great idea, brought me this fish, like as a gift. Like, here you go. And then he put this little aquarium like on my, a shelf. And I was like, oh my God, that is a living being. I have to take care of this. Like, are you serious? It's like I couldn't even tell anything because it was like so unexpected that you get like a fish as a gift, right?
And you didn't know what to feed it, so you gave it some steak
I got some fish food, obviously,
and fries.
And then I went out and I kind of read up a bit on the matter, and the fishy was alive for like 1 year. Their average lifespan is like 1-2 years. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but at one day I just returned from the work and then he was like floating. So not down there anymore where he used to be. But then, I kind of buried him into the Danube.
No, I thought you were going to say toilet.
No, because I thought that is so mean. Like, seriously, that is not how you bury your pet. So I thought
it's very hard to flush cats and dogs and stuff. It's very,
No, I thought it's very disrespectful if I'm just going to blow him down to the toilet. So I went. And then I went to my sacred river, which wasn't that far from that apartment anyway. And then I just released it, like, swim little one, like, for the last time, So it's a fun thing to have fish, but maybe you should be informed before what kind of fish is getting along with each other. I guess.
Michael says, this magically proves that your eating habit definitely has something to do with your own past experiences. Glad I had no fish in the past. Well, I used to love to go out and fish and catch a lot of fish and all of that. And it smelled really nice when cooking it and all of that. But I never liked the taste or the texture of it.
So weird, especially counting in the fact that you are born here. And you would suppose...
I'm not born in Gothenburg.
Well...
I'm born inland. It's very far from Gothenburg.
Still Scandinavia.
Yeah, sure. And inland.
People have this idea in their heads, just so you know, I mean outlander people like me, that Scandinavians must love fish because they are so close to great fish and all the salmon is around here. Of course you have to love fish.
Why?
Because great fish is available here. It's like I don't know, half of Hungarians at least, they don't like fish. Why? Because the best fish is obviously not inlands. Like, we don't really have like big seas around, It's like we are completely landlocked. So the best fish you can get probably on fish markets, but you really have to go after it. So it's not available on all corners of the shops. Mm-hmm. We have different resources and good food, but definitely not fish is the first that I would mention. So
fishies.
Fishy, yeah.
Fishies.
So we have a great request lined up here, which is a DMC Throwback Thursdays request. And it's Pussy and Galactiforce.
Pussy?
Pussy. Pussy. I didn't say pussy, not even remotely. It didn't sounded like it's pussy. And Galactiforce, this is the Makepeace extended mix, which is my favorite version. So, yay. that was a very nice Throwback Thursday request. I like that.
Indeed.
Maybe we should do some Throwback Thursdays as well.
Don't we do those every Thursday?
Yeah, but
these are remixes of SIDs made like in the 80s. That's as throwback as you can get, I think.
That really sounds like a throwback thing, yeah. But I mean, the like specific periods, that would be really interesting to kind of get tracks from. But maybe people wouldn't enjoy that much because then we would set together the track list. Anyway, Lala is with us.
Well,
Hi,
you can actually limit requests so they are from a specific era, but it kind of limits it very hard. We don't really have that many songs as a total anyway.
I know. That would probably make sense rather as like selection of, and the selection made like by us. So, but then again, it's like a tricky one because I know that you people all love to make requests. And what surprises me that the last hour somehow we always have like a queue up.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know what happens in the last hour. Some people might join, like just like Lala did, or CJ Warlock did, or Thunder has joined again. But it seems like some people wake up in the last hour and then they just arrive. So yeah, hi there.
Hello.
Oh, and Leo gets lots of guppies. 12 generations guppies. They just won't die. Oh my god. Since when? My goodness, that's something. Well-maintained aquarium, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. And no evil fish in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Or there's zombie fish.
The mean fish. From now on, it will be the mean fish.
Yeah, but they have zombie fish. Or she has zombie fish.
Scandinavia is Norway and Sweden. And what about Finland and Denmark? It's not. Isn't it Scandinavia? Okay, I don't know the local rules. I'm sorry, I need to be enlightened here. But that's what I knew. And maybe Iceland.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I know it's
Iceland,
an own
Denmark,
entity.
Sweden, Norway, and Finland.
Yeah, I mean officially. No, but you know, it's always great to know the local drill, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So if she says Scandinavia is Norway and Sweden, that says something.
Denmark doesn't count. It's too flat.
Right. And it's definitely closer to the big land anyway. So
not that Sweden is very mountainous and whatnot. Our tallest mountain is like 2 kilometers or something. Kebnekaise. It's like 2.2 kilometers, I think, or something like that. But not very big anyway. It's not like Mount Everest or the mountains in Norway or whatever.
So this is why you are excluding. Oh, that's not nice. I guess.
No. I'm not excluding because of that. I was just saying that Denmark is flat, and then I realized that Sweden isn't very different apart from like a few mountains here and there that aren't really high anyway, because Norway has all of them.
Stereotype.
No, not stereotypes. That is true. If you look at the landscape, that's not stereotyping.
No, I
is
get
actually
it.
True.
I'm just talking about the boxing here. Like Scandinavia is Norway and Sweden. It's like the confusion in the people's head when Hungary thinks that we are at the center of Europe, which means like Central Europe. So we kind of position ourselves like Central Europe. And then I hear from you that, no, it's Eastern Europe. And then I'm asking, okay, Austria, to me, next to us, is Western Europe. So then there's nothing in between, like there's Eastern Europe and Western Europe, and there is nothing. And it's like literally we are the ones dividing the kind of landscape there.
Yeah.
And it's confusing. It is confusing, actually.
If you once were a communist country, then you're Eastern Europe.
I get it. I totally get it. It's just... Yeah, I know that the politics currently doesn't really promise much anyway, but yeah, like they
have. Oh yeah, congratulations on your new dictator, by the way.
That's not new.
I'm
sorry.
But it is new now in that he actually got his proposed law through, so he has absolute power to do pretty much anything he wants until the crisis is over.
It's not really surprising because he did baby steps like all during those 10 years towards that, and we pretty much knew it. So, but I guess some people just need to have this father picture because they need to have this. So it's like, unfortunately, majority decides, yeah. And I can't help the fact that I'm not within the majority, but yeah, someone is. Obviously, somehow it happened. I don't know how, but it happened, and it keeps happening. So
yeah, maybe it's like this Putin thing. He always wins with 96% of the votes, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what's going on there, but that is another world as well. It's like not really sure about that. I know about like our kind of manipulation of the system, like changing the rules there, and then of course it gets like hard to kind of compete anyway. But yeah, well, yeah, let's not talk about this. Well, we have a few requests lined up, and I would rather save the time for those. Yes. One of them is a short one. Frida says, hey, please play Get Along Little Sanction by Scarecrow. It makes for good laughs with the Moninga and Yeehaw. Thanks, be safe. And yeah, that's a short one, so we will come back right after this. Was a wet remix.
and fun.
Definitely. So a little laugh. Thank you for requesting this. And Michael is spot on. I really wonder if the text on Kenneth's shirt is the answer to the statement on your shirt, Ziona.
It is actually, yes.
All about household work. No. Yes. Yes. All about household work for now.
It was by accident, but that was the first connection we made. She came down from the bedroom upstairs and said, would this work? It's a household blah blah thing. And I said, perfect, because I'm wearing this. It's a perfect response to all of those.
Yeah, indeed. And that's what I recommend for everyone. Use your time to have a rest. Household work can wait. Anyway, yeah, we won't have time for all the requests today, so sorry about that, people, but we have definitely one more lined up, and then we can finish off the show. And As you can see, one of the cats is already waiting for us to go up.
They can't just yet, but very soon. Let's introduce this.
She was there in the overview.
Well, kind of, sort of.
Or maybe she won't be visible because...
Nah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We still have to wait for it. Anyway, it seems like if you want to have live shows, you can still go, as you know it, to bossradio.com, and then of course you will see the schedule, and most likely the next days will be filled since some of the broadcasters called it off for the shows this week. But next week and probably still this week, you will find a lot of live shows going on there, so make sure to check back. For now, what we know is that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday is completely filled for the schedule. So, yeah, all you have to go is just to go there. Indeed. Thank you, Slaygon, for highlighting it on the video stream. And what we can expect right now, let me check the calendar. I think...
Interesting bug on the video stream. If you look at the video stream now.
Oh, wow. That is so weird. Problem. Well, it's still a work in progress, never mind. But if you go to bossradio.com, you will see the page properly, most probably. So, yeah, make sure to do that. And next week we will be back as per usual schedule. And meanwhile, we hope we will make a progress with our newest remix project, which is like 3 of us. We will see how far it goes. I'm not telling you more, but
all the way.
All the way.
All
Okay,
the way.
then.
One way or another. It's
You
gonna
have
go
all the
way.
faith. You have all the faith in us.
Yes.
That's great. Okay.
Oh yes, it's
I
gonna
like
go
that.
all the way, one way or another.
I totally like that. And thank you once again for Leo and Mordy to make the remix news section, which is really, really nice. Looking forward to the next one. And thank you.
I'll be uploading it individually on the Slay Radio channel right after the show.
Yeah. Oh, great. That is great. So you will be able to rewatch it anytime on YouTube as well. And take care. Try not to go out too often. And
if you do, wash your hands.
Yeah.
Take this hand alcohol thingy.
Hand alcohol thingy.
Yeah. What's it called?
Alcoholic cleaner. For disinfection.
Americans call it Purell, but that's a brand, I think. So, yeah.
That's a very good question then. I have no idea how it's called officially, but make sure to wash your hands and disinfect it and all of that. And stay safe and keep up.
Yes, and thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time, I guess.
Indeed. And Michael has a last question.
Oh.
How does the tractor controller work comes along? Yeah,
They'll
right.
have to wait a little bit.
It's like the old remixes finishing yet, but I will definitely get to it. I actually wanted to add it to the rig here that we have because it would make so much sense to use it instead of this keyboard that I'm not using at the moment, and you neither.
I do.
Well, okay, sometimes, very sometimes, very rarely.
You see all those knobs on there? Anytime I change automation in tracks, those are the ones I use.
And how often do you come down to the studio right now?
Whenever I do, I want everything rigged the way it is. I don't want to be starting a session by rigging shit.
You know what we need right now?
A bigger house.
Table. Okay, I like that you think big. Okay, then.
A bigger house means a bigger studio.
Yeah, indeed. We will get there. And until then, I will just take my controller up and I will use it at the work table connected to my own computer. And I don't care what you do. Okay, then. And
anyway,
Anyway.
Thank you all for joining us. No, fuck off.
Yeah, no, don't fuck off, please. I mean, it's like we are fucking off, but you can still stay, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we are fucking off.
But we definitely are. We are a bit tired, but thank you very much for joining and keeping up with us. And next week we will be back as usual. And as the last request, I lined up Orlando's request for today. And he said, "Hi, everyone.
Amigos, adios."
That was Bailando.
Yeah, I know.
You nerd. Anyway. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. I was wondering if you could please play one of my favorite remixes, Dumper VEC Le Mans. Thanks in advance. And I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but thank you. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night, and see you next week.
Wash your hands.
www.slayradio.org.